Welcome back to another Marvel DC United, and I'm continuing my look at the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I'm now looking at its third film, Doctor Strange. Now, Doctor Strange has been the subject of much of a script writing scenario. A lot of directors have passed through the film, and many producers have also passed through the film, but nothing was ever set in stone. In fact, the development history of a Doctor Strange film date back to 2006, which is nearly 10 years ago at this point. But finally, Doctor Strange has been announced for a 2016 release and will be the third film in the cinematic universe and part of Phase 3. Now, my amusement with Doctor Strange has not changed due to the fact that his ability to focus on being an average human being who finds his way through a magical realm, and at the same time become one of the most powerful magicians in the dimension. And if there is to be and considering now that there's a film going to be made of Doctor Strange, the only villain I can think of at the time will be Dormammu, which is kind of the arch nemesis of Doctor Strange throughout the film franchise. I mean, the comic book franchise. I mean, look at how Doctor Strange is. I mean, the costume is awesome. Just looking at the design work, the color quoting, the colors just make it match, you know? And considering Doctor Strange is also a member of the Avengers, like I said in my other videos, there are a number of characters, and due to the fact that the cinematic universe is putting all these characters in their own solo films, let me put it to you like this. There will be a Avengers 3, and there will be characters added in Avengers 3. I just want to see the Age of Ultron, see how that ending goes. Then I'll do my videos from that point forward. And just seeing the skills that Doctor Strange possesses, and due to the fact that he's just like Tony Stark, as a matter of fact. And they recently announced that Robert Downey Jr. has been teasing his role for the Doctor Strange video. Now, when I heard this, like, what? No, they're not going to do this. They're not going to pull the Iron Man guy out, and then they're going to make a Doctor Strange out of him. But, then again, Robert Downey Jr. got a lot going on right now. He's on the Forbes list, highest paid actor. So, yeah, it's about time he gets another role for Marvel. I'd like to see it. I know some people might want to see it. Some people might not want to see it. All I know is that Doctor Strange is the kind of character who was a lesser known character, but has been he's been added into the franchise as a fan favorite. We see him in Lego Marvel Superheroes. You fight alongside him and Dormammu. You got to fight against Dormammu and keep him out of his castle and stuff like that. There are so many characters out there now who haven't gotten their own film made, and probably will in the next 30 to 40 years. But the fact of the matter is, when you see stuff like this, you're going to get to that point where life is going to be like, okay, so I'm a magical magician and I'm probably the strongest magician in the universe. So let me just fight this guy with the flaming head who thinks he can try to run up on me like he runs something in here. That's the kind of film that we are looking forward to, but considering there probably will be probably going to be some problems with the film later on. If I had to guess, I'm not saying that I wanted to have problems. I'm just saying that development for special effects for characters like this could take time to develop, But really, there's not much to really say about Doctor Strange, I haven't really read any comic books about him, but I'm a fan because I've heard of his work, I've heard of his fan base, I've heard of his powers. He's like a magician Tony Stark, just different. And considering that they want to make a film about him, it makes me want to, explore the comic books a little more. And in fact, I think I will do that and probably read more Marvel comic books and, just stop reading, just start reading more DC and Marvel comic books and focus on that, really. You know what I mean? But I'm going to leave that to everyone else's imagination of what Doctor Strange has to add into the cinematic universe. So, you know what it is. Drop a comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time in another Marvel DC United.